It all went down on a live segment during an appearance on one of the most popular talk shows in the country. Tim Waltz, known for his quick wit and political savvy, was on the show to talk about his latest endeavors as governor. But what no one expected was the bombshell he was about to drop, a bombshell that would leave Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, speechless. It all started innocently enough. The conversation centered around tech, politics, and leadership. However, things took a sharp turn when the topic of personal lives came into play. The host, who was clearly not expecting any drama, posed a question to Waltz, asking about how public figures balance their work lives with their private lives, especially when it comes to relationships. Waltz, always one to share candid moments, decided to open up, perhaps too much. And that's when the bombshell dropped. The shock to Mark Zuckerberg out of nowhere. Tim Waltz casually mentioned that he had recently had a conversation with Mark Zuckerberg about relationships, particularly focusing on marriage and family dynamics. In what seemed like a harmless remark, Waltz mentioned how Zuckerberg had confided in him about the pressures of balancing family life with being the CEO of one of the largest companies in the world. But here's the kicker, Waltz didn't stop there. He revealed that Zuckerberg had expressed how difficult it is to maintain a normal marriage in the public eye, especially with the constant scrutiny on his personal life. As he shared these details, you could see Zuckerberg's face on a split screen with Waltz, visibly stunned. He was clearly not expecting this personal revelation to come out in front of millions of viewers. The look on his face said it all, he was speechless. Zuckerberg, who is typically composed and controlled, seemed almost flustered as the discussion shifted. He nervously shifted in his seat, trying to regain control of the conversation. The moment was undeniably awkward, but incredibly revealing. Was this a subtle slip of the tongue by Tim Waltz, or was he exposing something deeper about the inner workings of Mark Zuckerberg's life behind closed doors? It was a moment that many didn't see coming, and it left both the host and viewers in total shock. The backlash and reactions as expected, social media exploded with reactions almost immediately. Fans and critics alike couldn't believe what they had just witnessed. Many were quick to speculate about the true nature of Zuckerberg's relationship and what this sudden admission by Tim Waltz meant for his public image. Was this a harmless slip-up, or was it a deliberate attempt to show a more vulnerable side of the tech mogul? Some fans expressed sympathy for Zuckerberg, understanding the intense pressures that come with being in the spotlight 24/7. Others, however, took to Twitter to question what they perceived as a breach of privacy. Could this public exposure of personal matters lead to more scrutiny for Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan? After all, once the cat's out of the bag, it's hard to put it back in. Meanwhile, commentators on news outlets and social media pointed out that this wasn't the first time Zuckerberg has faced challenges in his personal life being exposed to the world. Whether it's been his highly publicized debates with lawmakers or the way his marriage has been discussed in the media, it's clear that the Zuckerberg family is no stranger to public scrutiny. But could this be the beginning of a new narrative about Mark Zuckerberg and his family, a more humanized version, free from the cold, tech mogul persona that he's long been known for? Was Tim Waltz's comment a turning point in how Zuckerberg is perceived by the public? The mystery deepens. So, what does this mean for Zuckerberg going forward? The impact of this moment cannot be understated. If the tech mogul's personal life continues to be the subject of public conversation, will this lead to greater transparency about his marriage? Or will he retreat even further into the shadows, trying to shield himself from further emotional exposure? Time will tell, but one thing is for sure, this is a story that will keep people talking for a long time. Moreover, it will be interesting to see if Tim Waltz comments on the situation further. Did he regret sharing such personal details on live television? Or is this part of a larger strategy to portray Zuckerberg as more relatable to the public? We'll likely get more answers as the weeks unfold. Tim Waltz's shocking revelation on live TV has definitely shaken things up for Mark Zuckerberg, leaving him speechless in a moment that was unexpected and incredibly revealing. What was meant to be a simple discussion about leadership and family life turned into a massive moment of transparency and vulnerability for one of the most powerful men in the world. This situation has ignited a wildfire of speculation, conversation, and intrigue. As always, we're here to keep you updated on the latest twists and turns in this captivating story. Will Mark Zuckerberg open up about his personal life, or will he keep his private matters private? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. If you enjoyed this shocking story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more celebrity news and explosive moments like this. And as always, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Tim Waltz crossed the line by exposing this personal truth about Zuckerberg? Let us know. Thank you for watching till the end. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're always in the loop with the latest breaking stories.